What's going on, everyone? It's UrAvgConsumer, and today I've got another video for you guys, and this time is going to be my top 5 favorite paid Android Live wallpapers for your Android tablet or Android phone. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. And alright guys, here we have the PlasmaDist Live Wallpaper. This is my number 5 choice, and this retails for 99 cents, and it's actually a pretty cool live wallpaper. You might just think that this is just some bolts, it's not too fun, but what's really cool is that you can actually touch it, and you can have the bolts show up at different points, so it's really cool, and you can get like all 10 fingers on there and have that work, but it's actually really cool and fun to play with. And you can do the same on the phone, of course. But what's really cool, there's some other options that you have here. You can do some fun stuff with it. For instance, you can turn on this thing called dance mode, and you can play some music. Don't mind the album art there, but when you put on dance mode, check out what happens on the phone.
Don't make you think about all of the you've been leading on. Make me think about all of the rappers I've been feeding on. Got a feeling that's the same those that we speaking of.
So that's pretty cool, I think, and it even picks up your voice and does a little dancing with your voice. So I really like that little feature. And what's also cool is that you can actually change the bolt color, so you can make it a blue bolt, have it do all kinds of blue stuff. It's actually pretty cool. And you can change the background color to be one of your choice. Let's say you want it to be red. This is terrible on the eyes, but you can do that. You can change it up to look any kind of way that you want it to. This one you can't really even tell. But like I said, it's really cool live wallpaper. I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. You can see your fingers go moving all around. Really cool stuff. Next on the list is this Galaxy Pack live wallpaper. Now this has a ton of different live wallpapers built into this one live wallpaper app, and it's really cool. This retails for $1.95, so it's $2, but you get a ton of different live wallpapers for the amount that you pay. So I think it's definitely worth it. What's cool about these is that you can interact with it, and as you guys can see, there are subtle movements to the live wallpaper itself. But with them, you can move around the Galaxy, and it's really nice. You see, as you can see, a shift here. So there you go. It looks pretty cool, and it does the same for the phone. Although if you have a ton of widgets, you probably won't see it. But you can move it around a ton with the phone as well. And there are a bunch of different options. Check them out. And as you guys can see here, there are a bunch of other options as well. And you can interact with these just as well as you can interact with the other ones. So this is all really cool. You can switch it up to look exactly how you want it to. And with these, you get a ton of different options to go into. You can do a bunch of different stuff. You can use the accelerometer. As you can see here, you can move it around by simply moving around the phone or your tablet. So that's pretty cool too. You get a ton of different options. So this is really a cool live wallpaper. I really suggest it. Even though it's $2, you get a ton of options for what you pay for and a ton of different wallpapers. So if you like the Galaxy themes, this is the one for you. Next up is the Fresh Leaves live wallpaper, and this retails for 99 cents, and I gotta say, this is a gorgeous live wallpaper. It looks super crisp, super clean. It looks like it's full HD. I love this live wallpaper. I think it's just beautiful. And what's really cool, this also has an accelerometer, so you can move around your device and have this move with it, and you can move it up or down. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So this is really cool. I love this live wallpaper. I highly suggest it, especially for only 99 cents. This is great stuff, guys. And you can also change up the way that the weather looks with this live wallpaper. So let's take a look at that. And alright guys, I just switched around. This one is like Sakura Days or something, so you can see the little Sakura leaves in the background. And this one's like a starry night, so you can see the night theme. It looks really cool. This is great stuff, guys. And you can also make the theme go with the time of day. So if it's nighttime, it'll get darker. If it's daytime, it'll get lighter. Really cool stuff, guys. I highly recommend this. This is a beautiful live wallpaper. It's just great to look at, and it looks HD. Definitely recommend it. Next up on the list is the Planetscapes live wallpaper. Now this is one of my favorites as well because this one just looks really cool. I think it's got a nice little look going for it. And as you move it around, you can see the little things move around with it. So that's really cool. I'm a big fan of this. A friend told me about this and I really do like it. And what's cool is you can also change up the theme so you can have a different kind of wallpaper in there altogether. This comes with about 3 of them. So let me see if I can show you guys here. This is the first one, and there's this one, and let's see this one. All right. So now here are the other themes. This is my personal favorite right here. This one's absolutely beautiful to look at. This one I don't use so much, but it's pretty cool too if you like that little snowy theme. That looks cool. But this one is just great. This one looks beautiful in my opinion. I really like this look. It's just a great live wallpaper, and this one retails for $149, but it's definitely worth it. It looks HD. It'll look good on any screen. So that's a great live wallpaper. Definitely check it out. And last but not least is my #1 favorite live wallpaper. This one is called Jumpgate, and this is a really cool live wallpaper. I love it because it has like the Google colors. You can use that there, and when you tap the little screen twice, the little Android says hello. And you can actually change the character here. You can change it to like a little spaceship. Let me see if I can get that up for you guys. You can change it to like a little spaceship, or you can have no character if you don't like the little Android guy. And you can change all kinds of stuff. You can change the asteroid frequency. You see the little asteroids that are flying by here. You can actually change that around. Here you can have the spaceship. Take a look at that. So you've got a cool little spaceship here, or you can have none whatsoever and have that. And what's also cool about this is that you can change the color to be a single color instead of multiple. So let's do monochrome. And as you can see, you can have one set color. This is what I typically go for as my background for my Android devices. And I'm sure in a lot of my old videos you can see this this wallpaper. Now what's cool about all of these wallpapers is that there are free versions to some of them. I believe there's a free version to the Fresh Leaves. There's a free version to Jumpgate. There's a free version to the Galaxy Pack. You can get a couple of preset galaxies in there. And I'm not sure if, yeah, there's also a free version for PlasmaDist. So there's a couple of free versions out there. Of course, there's not going to be as many options as I showed you for some of these, but definitely worthy of checking them out and testing them, seeing if it's worth your money. But that's about it, guys. Those are my top 5 favorite Android live wallpaper apps that are paid. And they're all relatively cheap, $1, some are $2. But that's about it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found some you like. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.